Welcome back to the watch list. I'm Ryan Dillon. Plato Gold recently commenced a drill program on its Marriott Gold Property in Matheson, Ontario. Here with the details is President and Director Anthony Cohen. Anthony, thank you for joining us.
Morning, Ryan. Nice to be with you.
Anthony, can you tell us, our investors, a little bit more about Plato Gold and your projects?
Yeah, certainly. Well, our flagship project is our Good Hope NIOVF project, which is very well located, about 25 minutes down the Trans-Canada Highway west of Marathon, Ontario. We've got all the infrastructure in place for this project, and we're working on raising some money to do our next drilling program to follow up on our first drilling program, which had some very encouraging results with some very nice wide intersections of niobium as well as P2O5 phosphates. So that's our flagship property. Then we have a property in Santa Cruz, Argentina, which is also very well located near infrastructure in a very active area with a number of mines in the same area as us, as well as advanced exploration projects. And that's a silver gold play in Argentina. Moving along, we have 4 gold properties, all east of Matheson, Ontario, which is in the Harker-Holloway Gold Camp, east of Timmins. The Marriott property is our largest property. Plato owns 100% of it. It straddles the Ontario-Quebec border and moves west. Golden Highway 101 runs across the northern part of the property, and it's in the right location. We're about 11 kilometers east of the Holt-McDermott complex, Holloway Gold Mine complex that Agnico Eagle purchased the last couple of years and operates. And we're also near the Harker Gold Mine, the historic Harker Gold Mine. So our Marriott project is in the right neighborhood. We've done aerial flyovers. We've got some nice anomalies. We've got sulfides on the property. It's right near some faults, major faults, the Dister Porcupine fault, as well as splay faults. So those faults, as you know, are areas where the liquids usually travel up. So, we've got good targets, and we're seeing if we can hit something. So the drill started turning this weekend. We're taking the core to Timmins, where it'll be cut and assayed, and we'll see what the drill bit brings. And we've got one more property, which is a Platinum Group's Elements property adjoining the western boundary of Generation Mining's project, also in Marathon, Ontario. That's our most recent property, and it's virgin. There's been very little work done on it. We've done the first real work on it with a flyover, radiometric survey flyover, which resulted in some nice anomalies on the property. It's the same host rock, the Gabbros, as the Generation Mining deposit is located in. So again, good neighborhood, lots of infrastructure, and those are our 7 properties.
And what sets Plato apart from your peers in the gold space?
Well, in the gold space, one of the things is we're in a very well established camp, that being the Timmins Gold Camp. But I think the one asset that really sets us apart is our niobium project. That niobium, of course, is a critical metal. It's very high up on the list of the U.S. military in terms of a critical metal. And there's only 3 mines in the world, 2 in Brazil, which produce about 93% of the world's niobium, and 1 in Quebec. So that property really sets us apart from our peers, because we've had good results in our drilling and our assaying. We raised some more money during the last couple of years, so we assayed all of the core. That's one thing we completed in the last couple of years. And we've come up with some nice-looking intercepts there. So we're anxious to get the drills going again on the property, because it could turn into something absolutely huge with all the infrastructure in place and the huge demand for this metal. I was recently in Rio de Janeiro for a conference on the 2 critical metals, tantalum and niobium, and there was a lot of interest in our project down in Rio. So I'm very anxious to move it along.
And thanks for your time, Anthony. Again, that was Anthony Cohen, President and Director of Plato Gold.